Hi, my name is Robert Quigley. I'm running for President of the United States, and we are the Independence Party. We are the centrist party all across America, and we are going to take the White House in 2024.
And do you know anything about the evil acts of the Chinese Communist Party?
Well, as a matter of fact, I lived in East Asia for 10 years. My wife is from Taiwan. I spent a couple of years in Hong Kong, about 8 years in Taiwan, and I can tell you that the Chinese Communist Party, very much like Putin in Russia, is very much a belligerent nation. The days of good relations with the United States passed long ago, and the Chinese Communist Party sort of gave up that mantle of peaceful coexistence long ago. The Quigley administration will formally recognize the Taiwanese when we win the White House in 2024. We will restation large numbers of our military troops in Taiwan, and forever and for always, we will support free and unfettered trade with Taiwan. Now, of course, our view with the Chinese population generally is the world is not getting any bigger. The population is growing massively around the world, and we should be looking for ways to work together. The age of imperialism and global wars should be behind us. But we look at the behavior of China and their belligerence in the Western Pacific and their recent balloon incident over the United States. We have to come to the conclusion that China is positioning itself to, in fact, have a conflict with the Western world and the United States. And Quigley will firmly support the Western world, the United States, Taiwan, and Hong Kong.
And what do you think about what we're doing here, protesting and then trying to get our money back from the SEC?
Well, today we are here across the street from the Supreme Court of the United States and Congress of the United States. We are talking about free speech today. Free speech is the bedrock of any country. In the United States, we decided long ago that it's much better to allow everybody to say anything they want, anywhere, anytime, because there is something called a marketplace of ideas. And in a marketplace of ideas, the truth will always bubble up to the surface. It's only people who have fear of that truth that will exercise censorship and who will not support freedom of speech rights. So at heart of what's going on across the street today behind me at the Supreme Court is a reaffirmation of America's firm, unbending adherence to freedom of speech principles. And this should be followed by every country on the planet. And like I say, only countries that are afraid of what their citizens might say would disagree. And we understand that in China, free speech is not something that's allowed for all of the people. There's a tremendous amount of government censorship. And I would say to the Chinese Communist Party to close the book on that chapter of your life, because freedom of speech is the only way to advance humanity.